Jose Mourinho has included 7 rookies in his Manchester United pre-season tour squad. As revealed by the Men last week, 16-year-old Mason Greenwood and midfielder James Garner, 17, are youngsters Mourinho has selected for United's 5-game tour of the United States. Dutch winger Tahith Chong, 18, and Roshan Williams, Ethan Hamilton and Joshua Bahoui, all 19, have also traveled, as well as 17-year-old Angel Gomes, who has made 2 substitute appearances for United. Daley Blind has been omitted as he prepares to complete a £14.1 million return to Ajax, but Matteo Darmian has flown to the United States despite angling for an Italian homecoming. Alexis Sanchez was not pictured by photographers as the squad arrived at Manchester Airport. The prolific Greenwood scored 17 goals in 17 starts for the under-18s last year. Garner's father, Dave, confirmed his son's inclusion on Twitter earlier this month, and Mourinho's decision to reward some of the most talented youngsters in their age group will doubtless delight supporters. Chong, Garner and Gomes have traveled. Image, Eamon and James Clarke. Their ascension could also be partly influenced by new first-team coach Kieran McKenna, who nurtured Garner, Greenwood, Gomes and Chong during his 18-month stint as U18 coach. McKenna and Michael Carrick oversaw training with Mourinho earlier this week. Mourinho's decision to promote strikers Greenwood and Bahoui is mainly enforced by Romelu Lukaku and Marcus Rashford's World Cup commitments, while Anthony Martial's agent said last month the Frenchman wants to leave United. Bahoui joined the club from Brentford in 2016, and the prolific Greenwood scored 17 goals in 17 starts for the under-18s last year. Chong recovered superbly from a knee injury to claim the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year award last term, while Gomes became the 4th youngest United player aged 16 years and 263 days against Crystal Palace 14 months ago. Shaw could revive his United career. Image, Eamon and James Clarke. Wally Range lad Williams was named on the first-team bench by Louis van Gaal for cup ties against West Ham and Liverpool in March 2016. Scotland youth international Hamilton, whose contract extension was confirmed by the club on Wednesday, was among the substitutes for the FA Cup 5th-round tie at Huddersfield in February. Mourinho suggested on Sunday the 12 United players who participated at the World Cup would be unavailable for the Premier League curtain raiser against Leicester on August 10. Greenwood is only 16. Image, Eamon and James Clarke. We cannot start the Premier League with our players that were in the World Cup, which is a shame for the most important club competition in Europe, Mourinho said. 3 weeks off, which I think is the minimum that their body and soul needs, and which is the minimum for them to return and think about football again. To bring them back before that would be, okay, I have you for the first match of the season, but maybe I don't have you in 3 or 4 months. Mourinho faces a huge season at United. Image, Eamon and James Clarke. I think 3 weeks is the minimum they need, which means that they're going to be back in the week when the Premier League starts, which means they're not ready to start the Premier League, which is I think difficult to understand, where we could have 1 more week to prepare everybody. Serbian Nemanja Matic was eliminated at the group stage on June 27 and David De Gea suffered a last 16 elimination with Spain on July 1, so the pair could be free to feature against Leicester. United begin their pre-season schedule against Club America in Phoenix, Arizona on Thursday before traveling to Santa Clara to face MLS side San Jose Earthquakes. New signing Delot Wright has traveled. Image, Eamon and James Clarke. AC Milan await in the first of 3 International Champions Cup encounters in California on July 25 before United face Liverpool and Michigan, Detroit on July 28. Their tour ends against Real Madrid in Miami on July 31. Confirmed United squad members: goalkeepers, Sergio Romero, Joel Pereira; League Grant defenders, Antonio Valencia, Matteo Darmian, Diogo Dalot, Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Roshan Williams, Chris Smalling, Eric Bailey, Axel Tuanzebe, Dimitri Mitchell, Luke Shaw. Midfielders: James Garner, Ander Herrera, Andreas Pereira, Scott McTominay, Ethan Hamilton. Forwards: Tahith Chong, Angel Gomes, Juan Mata, Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood, Joshua Bahoui. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.